Welcome back, everyone. I wanted to do a quick update tour of the building because we aren't quite ready for the final building tour, but there's still lots of new things you haven't seen and some things that you might have missed. For starters, if you haven't seen them in my last couple videos, we got Mr. Tex joining the team. Tex is a rescue from Texas, loving life. Okay, back to the tour. If you haven't seen the barn doors that we put on the bathroom, we did a build video for that, and I absolutely love how these came out. I feel like they're the perfect entryway into the dream bathroom, which we did a full video on, so I'm not gonna spend a lot of time here. But after using this bathroom for the last 5 or 6 months, absolutely love it. But the bedroom itself is complete, and behind me, you can see a little sneak peek. I don't wanna show it for too long. Those were closet doors. The video making those will be coming out shortly after this one. The decor here in the bedroom still definitely needs some work. I think I might do some sort of cool wallpaper on the wall behind the bed. I'm gonna build a very cool bed for the space. It's gonna be really cool, but that's, I don't know, fall, winter, something like that. Right now it's functional and clean, does the job, and it's kind of crazy just thinking back to what this space looked like with the dual facing toilet bathroom and all the rotted out wood floors, ceiling leaks, all that stuff when we bought the building to what it is now. Just wild to think about. So now we're gonna head out of the master bedroom into the hallway. We're gonna go down in the front kitchen, living room, open concept, place, space, you know. All right, so moving into this space, we just walked by one of the reasons why we're not done. The house is fully functional, but there's a few finishes and trim things that I want to get done. I'm a little perfectionist. Before I say, this is done, this is the final tour, I want to do things like the stairs over here, which are far from complete. Those stairs obviously need to be redone, and I just haven't got around to it. I want to do some concrete stair treads there, and yeah. Just want that done before the finish. And speaking of stairs, you've also got these stairs leading down to the entryway hallway. Now, since you guys have been here last, we've got the drywall in the entryway hallway, so it is done, finished in that sense. But I hate those tiles and I hate these stairs, and I feel like I need to redo the entryway because when I do the final building tour, I want it to look nice. I don't want it to be messy glass with, you know, that oddly shaped ornate metal thing on the door. And honestly, the stairs and the entryway are the main reasons that we aren't saying this is a final tour yet. And one other reason, there's this giant tub here. Over the last 3 years, I've been fighting a leak from my $60,000 roof, and we've done everything. I've added steel braces up here to support the door. I've ripped out the door frame, I've replaced it, done everything we can think of, and I'm still getting water coming in under the door frame, and we can't figure out how. Finished house, but I have this unsightly bin catching water that's coming in from my $60,000 roof. Welcome to renovating an old building. Hopefully we'll have that fixed soon. But right now I'm living with this in the otherwise beautiful living area. Now I didn't clean up a whole lot because honestly, this is not a final building tour, not staging it. Just kind of want to show you how I live every day. So with the dog, we've got furniture that he likes to chew on wood. So I now have stuff covering my beautiful bench. And over in the living room area, we got all the Nat Geos. We made the video about that shelf. And of course, we got blankets on the couch now. Like I said, not staged. This is how we live. Over here, we got like the dining room area. And as you can see, I got a bunch of gear laid out because today, I'm leaving on my first vacation in 4 years. Cameraman Cam is going to be holding down the fort for me here while I'm gone. But yeah, I needed a vacation. And I think a lot of you have commented in my videos that I seemed a little stressed in the recent videos. It wasn't quite the same. And you've probably been a little bit right there. Not having a vacation, just the stresses of getting everything done with the building have taken its toll a little bit. Still super happy that I've done it and happy now that I'm finally getting to enjoy the home. Definitely need a vacation and looking forward to recharging though. I will be in the Bahamas doing some shark diving, and I'm planning to make a little video about that like I've mentioned before. Probably will throw that on a second channel, so keep your eye out for that. And moving over this way, the penthouse room leading to the roof, I believe we have not shown all the drywall is in, and like I said, we got a new door there. So this is nicely finished now, but of course we've got the leak under the door. We're still trying to sort out. Continuing with the theme of the stairs being the last thing, these stairs really need to be redone. I've got this huge box sitting here with a 120-inch projection screen to build a home theater in the living room. That will be in a future video. Don't hold me to when. I don't know when, but that is something we're gonna do. Moving over to the kitchen, honestly, there's not much to update here. I've been loving it. The 5 months I've spent working on it was well worth it. I've been using it for a year now, and yeah, it works as intended. If you did miss the full start to finish kitchen renovation video, highly recommend checking that out. Let's head down now to the studio in the back because there's some new stuff to see there. Okay, so of course we have dog toys because they're everywhere now. Down here, lots of changes since the last time I showed this in a tour. A lot of people didn't see this really cool stair rail build video. We added the stair rail in. Also have a gate, which I haven't installed yet, but this was just kind of fun project. Not even in a video, so I'll show it here. This is actually going to be a gate on the front staircase eventually, but right now it's serving as a blockade to keep Tex from running down in the workshop and eating things he shouldn't. Overall, the studio space, we've done a tiny bit of decorating, got a rug. I made some cabinets that match the kitchen with a cool plywood countertop. Also not in a video, so I'll just show you this here. It's just some extra storage in here so we can get organized. We've got these dual standing desks, so Cam and I can work in the office here. Pretty cool collaborative space. I think in the future, this is a space we're going to build out and try to make it a really, really cool, one of those like dream YouTuber studio spaces. Thinking back, this space was an area where when we bought the building, there was just stuff dripping from the ceiling. And looking at those shots of this space with like the piles of trash, water dripping out of the ceiling from the leaks to what it is now, it's pretty cool to see. Next up, we're gonna head down the hallway to check out the 2 guest bedrooms, which have changed probably a little bit, at least since the last time you saw them. Gotta keep all the doors closed because there's lots of wires in here for Tex to chew. So now, this is now a equipment room. We've got all the camera gear, which is, it's a little jumbled looking. Over here, we got all the 3D printers, we got an electronics station. So this is, yeah, technically a bedroom, but it is overtaken by YouTube maker life right now.
What do you think, bud? You like it in here? There's lots of wires to chew. Well, yeah, that's why we keep you out of here, buddy. Do you like those guitars? You know, your dad made those. He doesn't even care.
Tex is leading us into the guest bedroom right now. So in here, kick this down, is the guest bedroom, which I've also been using as a fitness area. So I got some weights, which are currently downstairs serving as clamps, and a treadmill. It folds up. So it's a basic dual purpose space, bedroom, fitness area. So now we're heading back down the hallway and we're gonna head downstairs to the workshop. So as you can see now, this hallway is totally drywalled in. We got lights and everything. This is the problematic entryway I was mentioning earlier. Definitely need to fix this up, but at least now we have in this interior space, we got separate doors leading to upstairs living area and a door for the workshop. And the workshop is currently in post-project mode, but you can see we got drywall, lights. It's starting to actually look like a woodworking shop again in here. I think the next project, because summer's coming up, is gonna be building out the roof deck more. I need to build a yard for Tex. That's probably a good segue to mention one of the reasons why videos have been slower for me. You guys notice, obviously I love having Tex, but having a puppy, as I'm learning, is kind of like having a child and has definitely made it difficult to be productive. I don't have a yard here, and that means that literally with a puppy, like 4 times, 5 times a day, I just stop what I'm doing and 30 minutes for a walk. And I'm the kind of person that works really well when I can just put my head down, block everything out and go, but I'm really slow to start. So once I get distracted and stop, it takes me a while to get back into it. I don't do well having to break up my work into a bunch of little bits of time. I love having Tex, he's amazing. Made me so much happier having him here, but it has slowed down the productivity. It has made building a roof deck, which actually has like a yard area, a really high priority so that I can, just let him out on the roof yard to do his business and hang out while I keep working rather than having to stop everything and take him out for a 20 or 30 minute walk until he decides that, he does what he does. So anyway, enough of my life moments. I know a lot of you guys have asked, so I figured I wanted to fill you in on that. We're moving out to the garage. There's not a lot different out there, other than we added some storage. So moving from the workshop into the garage, not a whole lot we've done here. No, I haven't done the ceiling yet, and no, it's probably not going to get done before the final building tour. But one thing we have done, we added all the cool matte black storage cabinets and just generally have been trying to improve our storage in here. Cameraman Cam's been trying to get me organized because I'm not very naturally organized. This area is probably like into 2023, into 24 project to get it finally, done nicely. Also crazy is that I'm realizing it's actually been over a year now since I got the truck. Truck has been absolutely life-changing. That has made such a difference as far as getting things done. And that also means that it's been over a year since I had my near-death experience. If any of you guys are wondering, I'm back 100% to normal as far as health goes. So regardless of any other stresses in life, I'm very grateful to have my health. And in just about like every video, I'll get somebody asking how I'm doing. So very, very grateful and appreciative of all the love from the community out there. So what's the plan now for the building moving forward? I am very much hoping that by within say 2 to 3 months, we will be ready for that final building tour where I do everything up, stage everything, make it beautiful. Hopefully it'll look like an Architectural Digest tour. In the immediate future, as I mentioned, I'll be in the Bahamas for a week doing some diving. As soon as I get back, we're gonna start trying to figure out how to build that yard on the roof for techs and build out this really cool outdoor space on the roof. I'm also going to be doing what some of you guys have called my old school industrial projects, like concrete, woodworking, really cool sort of high-end designs to build out the furniture for this place. And as always, I'm grateful for this community. I apologize. I feel like I've kind of been disconnected from all you guys that have been following the renovation. So I'm kind of hoping this video will help to reconnect us a little bit. With that said, if there's any questions that I haven't answered in this video, I will be monitoring the comments in this one and doing my best to respond to as many as I can. Got questions, comments, leave them in there. I do look, I check, I value this community. I also been getting a lot of comments that some of you guys say you haven't been getting notifications about my video. Because I've been posting less frequently, YouTube seems to kind of forget to notify people when my videos go live. So if you're seeing this one, do go check that abandoned building renovation playlist. That'll be linked somewhere on the screen right around here because there's a good chance you might have missed some videos. And one easy way to avoid that is to make sure you subscribe and bell. And then when you hit the bell, I think there's another option to notify about all videos instead of just letting YouTube pick. And with that, I think we'll wrap up this tour. As always, much love for all you guys for being along with me on this journey. I greatly appreciate it. That's it for this time, and I will see you guys next time.